Hello again and welcome back to the Handle Studios. Today I'm working on a very old track, one of the tracks that have been like bouncing around the machines for the longest, and it's a track by Nanook of the North. Nanook of the North is kind of a weird project because the main person who writes the songs and who's singing on it isn't really active in the recording process. But it's mostly up to me in order to figure out what Nanook wants to do with the songs. And this track that I've been working on is kind of interesting because we got a request to do an instrumental mix of it to a really cool independent company in America. Well, maybe. But anyways, so we in layman's terms, we sold out. And I just wanted to show you what's going on in this track. It's kind of interesting. All of the Nanook songs are based around the acoustic guitar, but what we've always tried to do is find a good blend between the acoustic and orchestral instruments and the electronic stuff. So we could just go to, well, we could go to this verse and listen to what's going on in the track. Just a sort of walkthrough of the track. The title of this film probably will be on the YouTube thingy. So in the verses there's no acoustic guitar, but we've got the tremolo, and that's double tracked and in octaves to widen it a bit. And then the mellotron flutes, and the guitar comes back in. And then the harp. And the fun thing with this track is that we've actually really pushed the whole orchestral thing as much as possible. Whenever we wanted an orchestral instrument, we'd find someone in Stockholm who could play it, and we'd just phone them up. Do you want to be involved in a Eskimo album? And usually people go, yes, that sounds fun, I'll do it. So on this track we've got, I'll probably forget something, but we've got violins, we've got cellos, we've got French horn, we've got trumpet, we've got bass trumpet, we've got contrabass trumpet, tuba, clarinets, timpanis, beckons, that's orchestral cymbals, tubular bells, what else is going on? A opera singer, a harp player, the tremolo, and then of course all the electronic stuff. But I'll show you just the chorus thing, and this is as this is just a sort of rough mix of it all. I thought I could just show you what the submixes are, and this is the chorus submix of the orchestra. See now. Will play for us. And we're back to the verse, and this is weird, but it's okay, I guess. That was in some weird mono thing, but yes. And one thing that we do occasionally, I don't know if it's a trick or something, but is just having an instrument playing the vocal melody, and just dubbing the vocal melody in the choruses just to make it stronger. And there's loads of ways of doing it. I mean, you could just dub the vocals or whatever. But on this track, we did it in a really luxurious way. I mean, we're not in a hurry. No one's really waiting for the next Nanook album, so we might as well just have fun with it. So we got a guy in who plays the piccolo trumpet, playing the vocal melody. So it should be coming up anytime soon. and then just to mess around with it. I think the idea actually came from the Melltrons, where we did recorded it on the Melltron oboe, which is one of the weirder sounds, and one of Ola's favourite sounds because it sounds like a toy, which is always a good thing. So this is the verse, and then we're going to, and then we dub it with a piccolo trumpet. Oh yes. And one of our weirdest discoveries during the recording of this track was this was just when I got the pipe organ up and running. See, I want to figure out I get the right channels. Is this little interesting thing? So this is the pipe organ, also during the choruses, because too much is never enough. So we'll see when it shows up. It should be going. Yep. Arpeggios. Come on. So there's the pipe organ, which is on the other side of that wall, and then another wall, and then there's films of it. You can find it on YouTube. And so we got that, and then what we realized was two sounds that really blend well are 12-string electric guitars and pipe organs. Everyone's going to be using that. So here we go, if I can find it. Get the orchestra in as well, and then we've got acoustic guitar. Yes, I really. What are you going to say? It's great. You've got your 12-string electric guitars. They blend well with the pipe organ. You've got a fucking orchestra going on. Cembalos and the chorus and the verses. And it's so over the top. And it's just so unnecessary. But come on. I'm going on holiday, so I'll be fine. The main rhythm that we worked on was using this thing. A Boss DR220. And I'll just play this really quickly because time is running out. You've only got 10 minutes. So the main rhythm was done on that. And I was just using one of the... When I buy drum machines, I never change the rhythms. I just steal everyone else's. Because I know my rhythmic ideas and I find them really boring. I'm not really that exciting of a drummer or percussionist. So by stealing someone else's stuff, kind of widens my palette. Alright, so the percussion stuff, choruses. I'll do this fast, and then maybe I'll make another movie. I want to show you another thing. So this is probably a gong. Ah, fuck it. There's a gong in here. So the main percussion stuff is the DR220 and tambourines, gongs and glockenspiels. But I'll do another film so I can make room for some other stuff, some other ideas I want to talk about. Alright, I'll see you in a little while.